I have been bobsleigh racing since about 8 years now. This is my 9th season so far. We started with 2 men, and I think we drove about two years with only just two men, and after that we changed to 4 men as well. Since then we do everything with 2 and 4 men.
This will be my 5th season, so I started during COVID.
Okay.
So yeah, that was kind of, went to uni, but uni got closed during COVID. So I just was thinking to myself what I'm gonna do, because no time in uni, I ain't gonna work, so I tried bobsleigh and I stick to it.
I've been doing this since December last year, so not very long.
No, it's not my first time, but it's the first time this year.
First time this year.
Yeah, so we had a long summer break, and it will be the first time back on ice, first time riding 4-man. Normally we start in a 2-man, but the other guys did it yesterday. So that's a first for me. First time starting the season in a 4-man. Normally it's in a 2-man, so yeah, see what happens.
My team, my role in the team is to steer the sled down the track and the pilot, and I'm kind of like the boss in the team. I get the things together that everything is working fine.
I'm kind of the all-rounder in the team. I'm the brakeman who's with the team the longest, and I'm able to do all the positions, so I could do 2, 3 or 4. So if one of the guys, like, because of an injury is falling out, I'll do his position, but normally my position in the team is number 3. So 3rd guy getting in the sled, just before the brakeman.
On the 4-man bob, I'm the 2nd guy that jumps in, and on the 2-man bob, I'm a brakeman. So my job is to, on the 4-man bob, my job is to accelerate the bob on the first 10, 20 to 25 meters as fast as possible. So most of the guys that are on the 2nd or 3rd place in a 4-man bob, they are a little bit heavier, so they can really accelerate and put in the weight in the bob. That's my job.
So you said this is the hardest part?
Yeah, pretty heavy.
How heavy is it?
Depends. It depends. We have to put it on the scale today. We don't know it exactly. The 2-man was 205 kilograms. This one is heavier.
It's a lot of emotions, and it's like you feel the same emotions every time the season starts, because like during season, at the end of the season, you're getting used to it. You know what's gonna happen. You know all the tracks from your mind, but at the beginning of the season, it's always a little bit uncertain. So yeah, we have like a little slogan that we say: push, pray, and brake. So that's our job to do. So during the ride, it's not too bad, but sometimes there's situations when you just think, oh, thank God nothing happens.
For me, a ride in a bob is quite fun. I love it.
I would not call it fun. I mean, it can be funny if the pilot is driving smoothly. I mean, for most of the guys, the bobsled sports is over whenever you push that bob and jump in, but the real action starts there, because when you drive down in this box, you really have to get a good grip and hold on very tight. And it's also painful, to be honest, sometimes.
Yeah, he's putting in a little closer so he doesn't hurt his lower back at the end of the sled, because the track is quite bumpy in the 4-man because of the long distance between the runners. So he has to protect himself a little bit.
That presses in different parts of your body, and with the speed that you get, can be hard. But still it's fun. The fun part is like what you can achieve as a team, and how you prepare, and how you see the results.
It is a bit frustrating that we have to wait a lot between the runs, but in the end it's quite funny for me to ride down with a bob. I like driving around with a car, with a motorcycle, so bobsled is also fun for me.
A long warm-up. It takes us most about 40-45 minutes. So we begin with a little jog to get the system running. We'll do some stretching to get our muscles nice and warm, and then start getting faster, do some speed runs, just so we are prepared to push the sled down the track, yes.
It's to get warm your legs up, do a couple of sprints so you get used to running, and think about after 20 minutes you're ready to take your run. Everything is warm in your body, and just go through the track in your mind and remember where is everything, what I have to focus on.
We do an athletic warm up, also athletic stretching, so not static stretching, always in movement, and you really have to start slow, because one problem with the sport is that you are around a location where it's very cold, and whenever you don't do nothing, your body really cools down very fast. So you really have to build it from the bottom, start with a little jog, and from there you just go to the end of your warm-up should be 1 or 2 full speed sprints, just to prepare your body, and then stay in motion all the time. That's also important. Don't sit down and wait until you are on the track. Always be in motion.
Dat is gar nicht so When you ask about qualities, it's always like the physical qualities that gets in someone's mind first. But I think it's more important to have like a team spirit. You have to work as one team. You have to function as one team. So that's pretty important. Everybody has to like push in the same direction. Everyone has to push at the same time. So that's one of the most important things, yeah.
It's not different in any other sports. I would say you need a good pilot. You need to trust your pilot because, whenever you are in the track, as a brakeman, you can do a lot. You can do a little bit, but most of the work is done by the pilot. So you really have to trust your pilot. And on the other hand, he has to trust you that you don't like move around in the sled on the track, because that is not good for the stabilization of the bob. Then you need to have a leader, a true leader. The leader should be the pilot, because he's the most experienced guy, or should be, and he has to tell you how he wants you to like push and sit in the bob and move around the bob. It's a lot of movements that you have to train as a team. And the last part is like the vision. You need the same vision as a team. You should have the same goals. It's not good at all if you want to, like, I don't know, be top 10 at the Olympics and the other guys just want to participate. So I think these are the most important things.
Everybody gets along with them. So if we go to dinner as a team, everybody should talk to each other and not be angry at somebody. And I think, or forgive somebody. That's a real big deal, to forgive somebody if something was not that good. And I think that makes a good team, that you have to talk to each other and understand each other. That makes a good team. And also to support the other one and give them feedback, what they did wrong or did very good.
An interesting fact about Liechtenstein, I don't know. We call it ribbel. It's like a corn made out of corn, because like 100 years ago they didn't have much food sources there, and it was the easiest to get. So they made like just a stew out of corn, something like corn stew. I don't know.
Do you like it?
Nah,
Okay.
I personally don't. It's pretty. If you don't like put some salt or pepper in it, it doesn't taste like anything. So it's not that special.
So I'm not a Liechtensteiner. I'm a Swiss citizen, but I live there. So I can give you a fact that nobody knows maybe outside of Liechtenstein. We have just around 40,000 people that live in Liechtenstein. So the whole country has 40,000 citizens. A fun fact is that every morning around 40,000 people are coming into Liechtenstein for work, from Austria, from Germany, from Switzerland. So the same amount of people that live there are driving every morning into the small country, and every evening after work going back home. So this is pretty crazy, I think.
Yeah, fun fact about Liechtenstein is that it's half of the square kilometers is mountains, and about the other half is land. And I don't think there's any other country you can see from each point to the other. to the end of the country because it's only 30 kilometers long.
We will, so after Lillehammer, after here, we'll go to Sigulda for more training. That's in Latvia.
Where we're doing a 1 week training there on the track to get used to the track.
I'm not going with them because Sigulda is a track just for two-man bob.
And right after that, we go to Germany on 2 tracks to do some more preparing.
And my next stop will be in Altenburg and Winterberg, Germany. And this is also where the World Cup starts then. So we have more or less 10 days of preparation in Altenburg and Winterberg.
One in Switzerland, in St. Moritz.
And in end of November, beginning of December, the World Cup will start. And our main goal this year is to compete in the whole World Cup, to get as many points as possible, because there's like a world ranking where you have to be in the top, I don't know the exact number, like 17 or 18 nations, and then you get selected for the Olympics.
This season is like the pre-season for the Olympics. The season before the Olympics is quite interesting to get along with everything and fix everything for the next season that's coming up, the Olympic season.
So that's our main goal for this year and next season, the first half. That's our main goal, to get as much points as possible, to rank as high up as possible in the world ranking. Some rivalries going on, but I don't think there's one for us. It's a small sport, not many nations, not many teams, so you will know a lot of the guys, a lot of the girls on the different World Cup, EC, North America's Cup. So yeah, you get to know a lot of people, and I think that's for me the coolest part about the sport. It's not even the sport itself, it's meeting all the different guys, girls from different nations, getting to know each other, different cultures. That's for me the best part about the sport.
We all do get along very well. It doesn't matter which nation you're racing for. Of course, in the race there is a big difference, but in training it's just you guys against the track.
Yeah, there is for some teams, but I don't think there is for us.
We are the underdog, so I want to show them all that we are better than other guys that come from maybe bigger countries, that have more money in the sports. I would say, for me personally, no, but as an underdog, you want to show everyone what you can.
Das kannst du morgen so vergessen. Das kannst du morgen vergessen. Schon? Ja. Deckel, Deckel. Oh. Gut, Kommando da, wie sollst du das? Gut, okay. Schau mal die Kamera an. Ich bin jetzt voll umgewichst. 1, 2, 3.